What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new video for another E3 video. That is right, we have done Xbox, which was totally amazing, phenomenon. Now we're moving on to the next one, which is Bethesda. They brought on a good show as well. I have to give them some credit for that. Even though it's not as good as Xbox, literally I'll have to say they do good jobs at conventions. I will say that for a fact. So let's get into this right away and let's just have some fun, shall we? So the first thing they showed off right away was the mobile game that they recently brought out for the beta. Now it is free for everyone on mobile, so people can go ahead and get it and download it. They've described this thing a lot, so if you haven't heard much, I'll sum it up real quick. You pretty much have like your own town and you take care of it and you fight monsters and go on a little small venture, I guess you could say. That's pretty much it, but on a phone. Now speaking about blades, first off, there is a Switch blade for Elder Scrolls, which is going to the Switch. That's right, so if you guys don't want to play mobile Elder Scrolls, well, maybe the Switch might catch your eye. Now it is free for everyone, by the way, and it will be coming out fall 2019. So either way, be ready for that instead of playing for mobile. So the next one, of course, they had to bring out, which was Fallout 76, which I love how they were saying about comments about this game. Yes, they were giving reference to all the bad comments to this game, and it's funny to hear that. But either way, they came out with Year 2, which is Wastelanders, and they are giving this for free to the people who have already Fallout 76. So either way, if you pretty much don't need a pass, just download the DLC, I guess, and just go ahead and play. Now, speaking about free for Fallout 76, they are giving a trial version from June 10th to 17th, which you guys can play this right now on pretty much any consoles. I'm not quite sure about PC, I think as well, but don't 100% on that part. I think it is. I could be wrong, but either way, it is free from the 10th to the 17th, so anyone can play this game right now, especially the brand new mode. Yes, it is a Battle Royale mode that they are coming out with, and it is also free for the trial as well. So everybody can play right now, get on the game, and just go all at it, destroy each other in a nuclear place, and just have some fun. That's pretty much the objective. Have fun on a killing spree, I guess. I don't know. Now, this game didn't really give off much details, but it's called Ghostwire Tokyo. This is brand new to literally Bethesda, and I think it's really intriguing to see an indie company, especially from Tokyo, which is funny to say that it's in the name of the title, but either way, I just think it's really intriguing, this game. It literally takes about a city, and then all of a sudden, people are disappeared all of a sudden, and they're just not there. Barely anyone lives in this city anymore, and there's only like pretty much like what do you call it? Like groups of people that are really bad. So, and then I guess there's like small little percentage of people still left. So either way, I'm guessing you got to figure out what's going on and solve this case and just try to beat the bad guys. That's pretty much every objective of the game. Just beat the bad guys, and you'll figure out what the story comes to next. So for the Elder Scrolls Online, they did announce Dragonhold and Scalebound. Apparently there's like a big, huge story around this whole dragon era for some reason. I haven't really gone into the online session since pretty much the first time it came out. So I am definitely out of the loop on this one, I will say for a fact. But if you guys have been playing this game, apparently it continues on to the next chapter, and apparently there's even more of like a conclusion at the end, or a conflict at the end. So we'll figure out, I guess you guys will have to figure out what's going on with this whole situation with the dragons and this whole adventure about it. So the next one is definitely something that I would see from a 90s TV show. Yes, probably like the late 90s. I wouldn't say the early 90s because I don't really remember much of that, but I know for the late 90s, definitely it is a cartoon mobile game, which is Commander Ken, and it's so intriguing to see something like this, and I just love the way this trailer shows it, and the intro to it and stuff like that. So I would say personally, if you guys or gals, I should say, if you guys love this stuff, this is the game for you. Check it out, play a game. Yeah, it's on mobile, so it's very easy to check it out. So, Rage 2 has a brand new storyline, which is Rise of the Ghost. Yes, you got new enemies, new map, and you got a brand new story, of course, like I said. So, either way, a new expansion to tell more about the Rage era, I guess. I don't know. It's just Rage 2. If you guys love this game, then you guys are getting another pack to this game, and who knows, maybe more down the line. I don't know, but I'm starting to notice like a pattern with these guys with Bethesda, that they just like to add more to their games and just non-stop. So I'm guessing maybe there's gonna be more Rage 2. So you never know. If you're a big fan of Rage and you just want to keep playing more, hey, good news for you, you're getting more probably down the line either way. So a new VR game, which is Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, and it's pretty much like it says. It's a pilot game pretty much, where you are just fighting a bunch of the other people. I don't even know if I'm allowed to even say what that group's called anymore, but either way, it's Wolfenstein. You guys understand who you're fighting in the game. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. You pilot a plane, you destroy people, and that's pretty much it. And try to save the world. That too. So speaking about Wolfenstein, there is a brand new game that's coming out next year, which is July 26th, which is Wolfenstein Youngblood. And yes, it takes place after the last game, of course, where you get to play as the two daughters. Yes, his twin daughters. And you can play co-op with them. One of them, you can play literally one of the twins, pretty much. If you have a friend, they can play the other twin, and you guys can just go all head out and destroy all these people and just save the world and find your dad. It's literally pretty much what the story is all about, is that you go in there, you defeat the people, and you just crush to find your father. So either way, you'll probably find your father at the end, and hopefully it's a good ending. I just want to say that, because it's really sad if it's a bad ending, and I apologize if it is. So Deathloop is definitely an intriguing game to play, because one, you do play as either the guy or the gal in this game, and your literally objective of the game is to defeat them and try to break the time breaker, because that's kind of what it is. When you die, you just repeat the whole day all over again, and it pretty much sucks. The way it seems like it's been kind of maybe almost months, maybe years, I don't know for a fact, but you can tell that these two people are very annoyed of each other, and they just want to move on with their days. They don't want to keep repeating the same day over and over again. So they just have to figure a way how to kill each other, or either that, or figure a way of how they can actually maybe both can get past the time. So it's intriguing. I will say that for a fascinating game like this that they brought out, it's intriguing. That's all I'm gonna say. So they did show more of Doom Eternal, and I'm not gonna lie, this game looks phenomenon. The gameplay, the action, the combat, the fast pace, you name it. It literally reminds me of an arcade game, like literally the original Doom games. Now, I know for a fact we have another Doom that came out a couple of years ago, and that game was phenomenon as well, but I feel like there's something more to this Eternal game that we didn't get from the first game. So I find it's very fascinating for that. Also too, there is a battle mode where you can play with your friends and become the demons. Yes, you as a player get destroyed the soldier who's one of your buddies and just destroy them in general. You can summon our demons to help you out and stuff, and I just think personally that is a fascinating idea, because I was actually thinking about this when the first Doom game came out, and I was like, man, wouldn't it be really cool if we can actually play as the demons, not just the soldier itself? So having this idea come to Doom Eternal, I think is a really cool idea. So, but other than that, that is pretty much it for Bethesda. Yes, I know this one's probably a lot shorter than the other one, but either way, it's really fun to watch these and literally talk about them personally. So other than that, I'll see you guys, of course, in the next videos. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.